Half an hour later, their house declared off-limits to them as the investigation into Barney's murder got underway, Chuck, Janelle, Carmelita, and Rosie crowded into the cramped living room of Clarence's one-bedroom apartment, on the ground level of a two-story complex facing busy College Avenue on the edge of the grid. "Please sit," Clarence said, sweeping crumbs off the sagging sofa and worn easy chair that filled the small front room. Janelle settled on the couch between Carmelita and Rosie. She gathered the girls close, her arms around their shoulders, the sofa slumping beneath their weight. Chuck perched on the edge of the torn vinyl recliner in the corner of the room. Outside the front window of the apartment, a length of rusted wrought iron railing separated the narrow entryway from the courtyard of the complex. Clarence stood with his back to the window. He wore a flannel shirt over a black t-shirt. Stud earrings glittered in his lobes. His dark hair, as long and silky as his sister's, cascaded down his back nearly to his broad hips. He snugged the waistline of his faded jeans to the base of his protruding belly. "Speak," he said, his eyes alight. Janelle filled him in, her sentences clipped, as if reporting by radio from the scene of a Durango fire and rescue call. She concluded, "The police asked us a few questions and asked us to leave. They wouldn't let us inside. I don't know when we'll be allowed back." Clarence swept his hand through the air, taking in his tiny apartment. "My castle is your castle, for as long as you need it." He blinked back tears. "Barney, are you sure?" Chuck gripped his legs with his hands, his fingers digging into his sweats. "Sandra did everything but say it flat out." Janelle nodded in confirmation. "Before I got off my shift, a couple of officers said his name over the police radio. They referred to him only as the victim after that." Rosie sniffled. "I'm scared." Janelle pressed Rosie's head to her shoulder. "It's okay. We're safe. We're all together now." "Sandra?" Clarence asked Chuck. "Kingsley," he admitted. "She's—" "Yes," Chuck said, the word short and sharp. "She, or someone else from the department, will be here soon. They'll be asking you for a list of everyone you've worked with lately." Clarence hugged himself around his broad middle. "Me?" "I told her what you told me, that you'd worked with Barney more than anyone else at Southwest Archaeology Enterprises." A cloud passed over Clarence's eyes. "Barney," he moaned. "There wasn't a nicer guy in the whole world." Chuck nodded, a grim up-and-down movement of his chin. "Whoever did it got away. For now, at least."